Most people fail trading Forex. At the end of this video, the tip you will receive will change your entire trading life. Hello traders, welcome back to Forex Forex. We'll be giving you our weekly Forex forecast. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification button. Without any further ado, let's get started. On this pair we have Euro NZD. Euro NZD, if you remember from last week, we say that from the past 2 weeks, we say that from this level we're going to be looking forward to an up move to this area. Then we got this up move here, we got this up move, we got a down, we got an up move. Then from this level here, we stated that this trade we're gonna get one more down. Last week we predicted that we're gonna get one more down here, and after we get this one more down, we'll be going up. We stated that this trade should move down here, then from this level here, there's one we'll be looking forward to an up move, and that is what we got. So this upcoming week we're looking forward to moving from this area to the upside. If this trade continues to give one more down here, we'll still be looking forward to trading it to the upside. For this pair Euro NZD, we're only looking for buy opportunities, no sell. If it continues to give us one more down, we'll still continue to look for buy, no sell. On this pair we have Euro JPY. Euro JPY, if you all remember from last week, we stated that from this level here, exactly from this level here, we'll be looking for a sell opportunity to this area here. This was the turning point, as we stated. This was the turning point from this level here. As we stated, we went down up to this level. Now here we're looking for a little bit of correction, then down. If this trade decides to go back up here, we'll still be looking for an opportunity to sell to the downside. If you know how to trade this pair, please go for it. Euro USD. On this pair Euro USD, if you remember from about 3 weeks ago, we stated that from this level here, we're going to be looking for a pullback to this area. Then we'll be looking forward to going all the way down to this level here. This setup is about to reach target. If you remember from the past prediction, we stated that this low is going to be broken. And then this past week, we stated that this low is going to be broken here. This low is going to be broken here. And then now, we also stated that this low is going to be broken and this trade is going to head all the way towards this area here, and that's where the trade is heading, as you can see. GBP USD, if you remember last week, we said that from this level here we'll be going up to this level here. This trade here is expected to go all the way up. We got an up move from this area here as we predicted, and then we went up. Then from this level here we are getting a correction around this area. This setup here, this is just a pullback. We're still looking for up movement. This area, from this area here, the continuation is up to this level. If this trade continues to pull back even more, we'll still be looking forward to buying to the upside. If it then further continues to pull down to this area, this will still be an area where we'll still be looking forward for buy opportunities. However, this trade here, if you did not enter from this area, ignore it. If we get a pullback here to this area here, this is where you should be looking for a buy again if you missed it from this area here. But if it's here, just ignore the trade. Just wait for a pullback. If we get a pullback, we buy to the upside. If we don't get that pullback, just let it go to the continue to the upside. AUD USD. If you remember this trade, we said we're gonna get a correction, a small correction around this area. Then after the small correction, we're gonna be looking forward to selling all the way to the downside. And on this pair here, we got that down move, then we correct, then we got another down move. This previous week we stated that from this level here, we're going to be looking forward to breaking this low here, breaking this low to the downside. And as you can see, we broke this low and then retested and then continued down. So this upcoming week, we're still looking forward for a continuation around this area here. If we get a correction around this area here, we'll still be looking forward for a down move all the way towards target. Euro AUD, from this level here, we say that we're going to be looking for an up move all the way to the upside. And this setup is a setup that's going to take a while. It can take a while, it can take weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So from this level here, we predicted the up move, and then we got this sharp impulsive move to this area. Then now whatever we're getting here is a correction. This upcoming week, we're expecting to get an up move all the way towards this area here. This is what we're looking for. We're looking forward to breaking this barrier here. This is what we're looking for. And then from here we'll tell you what's next from this level. If you did not trade from this area, please ignore it. Only if we get a pullback here, an opportunity to enter, this is when we'll be going for an up move. But if this trade continues up, this is not a trade you can enter from this area, because people who entered from this area are already in profits now, and any pullback here they can break even, but for you any pullback here it will result in a loss. So just ignore this trade, wait for another opportunity. AUDJPY. AUDJPY, we stated from last week that this is the turning point. As you can see, we moved to this area. Moving to this area, now from here we're looking for a correction around this area, then another down move. This is what we're looking for. We're looking forward to breaking this barrier here. This is a barrier we're looking forward to breaking to the downside, all the way until this area. NZDUSD, last week we stated that we're going to get a down move to this area. This is what we're saying, and this is just a slow movement. It's just a slow movement. So this upcoming week we're waiting for another sharp move here. Then from this sharp move we're going to get another sharp move down, then get a correction, and then to the downside up until this area here. This is what we're looking for. This is what our strategy tells us in NZDUSD. This is Euro CAD. Euro CAD, we say that we're gonna push a little bit down here last week. Then we said after pushing down to this level here, we'll be looking for an up move. We got that up move here. This up move ended halfway, and then we got a down move here. However, if in this trade we can get another up move here, we'll be looking forward to trading this pair all the way towards this area to break this low here. This is the setup we're looking for. Only if we go to the upside here, we'll be looking forward for an opportunity from here to the downside. If we don't move up, ignore this trade. AUDCAD. For AUDCAD, we were expecting an up move all the way towards this level. Instead, we got an up move, then we got a down move. So in this setup here, the structure has changed. Our structure here, we're expecting to get a down move. Then if we push one more time to the upside, we'll be looking forward to entering from this level here to the downside. If we do not move to the upside, we do not sell this trade. This setup is conditional. We only sell from this level to the downside only if we move from this level here to here. This is what we're looking for on AUDCAD. NZDCAD from last week, from here we stated that we are looking for a down move. We got a down move, then we got an up move. But this is still our structure. We're still monitoring it from this level here. From this level here, we'll be looking forward to selling to the downside. If the setup still gives us more up here, we'll still be looking forward to selling it to the downside. That's what we're looking for on NZDCAD. AUDCHF, if you remember, we said that we're going to get a correction here. Past 2 weeks, we said we're going to get a correction. Then we get a down move from this level. We say that only if we get this correction, the only time we get this correction is the only time we're going to be looking forward for a sell. It was a conditional setup. Then we got this correction, and then we took this sell to the downside. Now from this level here, we're looking forward for an up move here to break this high. This is the setup we're looking for an up move from here to break this high. We can only trade this strategy if our strategy is confirmed. If we don't get a confirmation from this level here, we will not go for this up move. NZDJPY, we stated that from here is a turning point. You can see we moved down from this level here. So from this level here, we'll continue all the way downwards to this area. This is what we're looking for. We are not looking for buys on this NZDJPY pair. We're only looking for sell setups to the downside until this area here. This is GBP AUD. If you remember, from this level here, we say that we're going to get a down move all the way down here. Then this setup here, we got a down move until this level. Then we moved one more up. This up move here is a setup that we were not shocked to receive this. It's our structure. We know how to trade it. We know how to jump back into the market here towards this level here. We are still looking forward for selling towards this level here. And still, if this one continues to the upside, we'll still be looking forward to selling it, because we know what to look for in order to jump back into it. GBPJPY sell opportunity. From this level here, we say that we're going to look for a turning point here, and we got that turning point. We moved from this level to this area here, and still this upcoming week, we're still looking forward to selling all the way to the downside. If we get an opportunity here, we'll still be trading it if you have not entered into it. But if you enter from this level, this upcoming week, if we get a down move here, move your stop loss so that you can break even. USDJPY, If you remember this pair from here, we say that we're going to get a down move. This upcoming week, we're still looking forward to continuing to the downside here. Then from here, we're going to be observing it, what happens. But if we break this barrier here, if we break this barrier here to the downside, we'll be looking for an up move to the upside. But if we do not break this, just wait for it. Let's follow it and see what it gives us. But as for now, we want only sell to the downside. If you have not entered here, if we get a correction here, this is when you can enter here if we get a pullback. But if we don't get a pullback, do not enter this trade because it has already moved. This is an AUDNZD. For AUDNZD, from this level here, if you remember, if you are following us from week to week, we say that from this level here, we're going to get an up move. Then this past week, we got a correction here. This is still our correction. From this area here, we're going to be looking for an up move to break this high here. That's what we're looking for on AUD and ZD. This is CADJPY. CADJPY we do not share it last week, but there is a setup that we were looking for a sell from this area to the downside. Then that's what happened, and then now this upcoming week we're looking forward for a correction here, then continue down. If this setup corrects to the upside here, it's an opportunity to sell from this area. And again, this setup is conditional. If we get a correction here, that's the only time you can sell. If we do not get a correction, do not sell it. If we pull back to the upside, sell to the downside. If we do not pull back, it's dangerous to enter from this area. Wait for a pullback or a correction, then sell all the way to the downside. This is USD-CHF. If you remember from this area here, we say that we're gonna get a correction, then we're gonna get a down move, and then that's exactly what we got. Then we said after this down move here, we'll get an up move. This up move was predicted that we're gonna get an up move all the way to the upside. Instead, as we're following through it, we saw that this movement here shows that we're gonna get another down move here. And then we got that down move here. We're following it week by week. Then from this area, we see that last week we see that we're going to be looking forward to buying from this level to the upside, all the way to this level. Now, again, we are telling you an update that from this level here to this level, we are seeing that this setup, the movement is going to give us one more down here. So expect this down. If you are in a buy position, you are in profits, please shift your stop loss to break even. This is gold. On gold, we stated that from this level here, we're going to be looking for a down move all the way to the downside. Now, this down move is not ready as yet. As you can see, it's not ready. We moved down, then we moved up. So from this level here, we're still looking for a sell position because this sell is something we've been waiting for. We're expecting it. To increase your accuracy, avoid looking for trading opportunities in the lower time frames. The best time frames to trade are the 4-hour, the 8-hour, the 12-hour, and the 1 day.